Hey, it's been a minute. I've been offline for a good chunk of time. I was going to shows and making videos and having a good time doing that, and then I had some upheaval in my life and I had to move, and I'm not really close to any shows, and really I've been kind of just figuring out what I want to do with myself. So spending money on shows isn't something that I've got kind of in my back pocket at the moment. I want to try. I want to try to go to some shows this year. I want to try to get a side hustle or some other way to make money, because I got a lot of things I want to do, but I just don't have enough money to do it yet. But I'm getting there. I had to push the reset button on life and start all over again. So, I haven't really been online. I've just been kind of living on Reddit, keeping up with everybody, and I've noticed something on the subreddits that I follow, which there's usually, left-leaning stuff. So I have a question for all my millennials, my guys, gals, and those who wish not to have identifiers applied to them, who lean to the left. Are you guys tired? Because I am. And I'm talking politically, man. I've been watching Late Stage Capitalism. I've been watching The Lost Generation on Reddit, two of the more left-leaning subs, and they seem tired. I seem tired. I was watching, Pumpkin Spice Palpatine go up there and give that speech about, we need Greenland and the Panama Canal for our economic security, and we want to coerce Canada into joining the United States. It's like, I've heard this speech before, but I'm not going to say who. I think all of us who are history literate understand where we've heard this speech before. It sounds very similar. And I didn't care. I was just like, whatever. I was like, eh. And then, he got sentenced yesterday, and the judge was like, I can't lay down a sentence on you, even though I'm allowed to. And it's like, wait a second. The Supreme Court ruling was to protect him for doing illegal actions while in the office of the president and doing things under the office of the president, and hush money case is not one of those things. That's a civil case, but the judges are afraid to sentence him because the Supreme Court's just going to overturn it. So we've got a monarchy, and no one cares. I don't care. I mean, I do, but I'm more worried about the people in LA and the people in the Bronx who are, having their homes burned. And I think it's the Bronx. It's somewhere in New York. There were some fires. I wasn't paying too much attention. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of spaced out. But and then I see that, of course, insurance companies are canceling these people's fire insurance as their homes burn. So that really pissed me off. But I don't know, like, I don't have the same level of anger and energy that I'm used to having. And then I go to my subs to see if my fellow leftists are just as upset. And no. So what are we doing, guys? Are we taking a year off? Are we leaving? Are we finally just saying, you know what, screw it, I'm out of this place? Or what's going on? I'm waiting, because I know the powder keg is ready to blow. I can see it. I think we can all see it. I think we all know somebody's eventually going to throw a spark at it. But, what are we doing? Are we just going to let the Republicans get what they voted for? Or are we going to continue to advocate and fight and try to turn this country into something worthwhile in the future? Yeah, you guys tell me.